Whew. What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Ricky Moto. Welcome back to yet another video. So today we are going to be installing the infamous RAM phone mount right over here onto the Yamaha R3. Now this is a somewhat tricky process. It's not too complicated, but not a lot of people know how to install a RAM mount onto this bike specifically. This is the 2021 model. I think it's a little bit different for the 2018 and older, but from 2019 and up, this process should be the same. The issue with a lot of these RAM mounts is that their mechanism usually locks into this center pin or whatever it's called, but there's no like screw or anything to, put into here because this is completely flat. Handlebar clamp doesn't fit because there's no like, clear space for that to work. So you're very limited to the type of mounting styles that you can do. First things first, you need the RAM mount. Now it comes in a small size and a large size. I got the bigger one because I have a bigger phone. And I also attached this, rubber piece beneath it. Next up, you're gonna want this short sort of mounting piece. And this will lock the ball into here and here on the bottom. Then you wanna pick up an 1-inch ball, also from RAM mount. And this kit will come with a bolt already, and it should be the M8, but we're not going to be using this because it doesn't fit. So you have to go out and get yourself an M6 bolt, 50 millimeters. I'll leave everything in the description below. And when you do get a screw, make sure you get one that has like a clear part here, as well as a bolt like type thing here. Now to prepare your bike, you need to get rid of this screw over here. And basically it's the same thing as this. You just want to peel off the rubber cap, and you just want to take an Allen key and screw it off, and the bolt should look like this. It's a fairly short one. So what we want to do is get the ball piece, take that new M6 screw, thread it through the top, and then this is going to basically screw down into the hole. Now with this method, you can also do it on the right side. So if you want your phone over there instead, you can do that. I just want the phone to be on the left side because mainly the key area, the ignition switch, is a little bit closer towards the right side, so I didn't want my phone covering over it. Just a little side note, you might actually end up either scratching or kind of stripping the area a little bit because this mount just doesn't work well with the R3 because it does kind of have a slope, and the mount is like a straight flush type of finish, so it's gonna probably like chew into the metal a little bit on the edges. That's just something to keep in mind. Next up, you want to take your mounting bracket, and it can either go this way or the other way depending on where you want the actual screw tightening piece to go. I'm going to put it towards the inside. So you just want to wrap it over the ball. Give it a small little twist for now. Now you want to grab the actual phone mount, the X grip, and if yours came with the rubber piece, you just want to slot it through the center of the ball. And also these pieces, it comes with a glue set, so you want to pull these off, add that glue, and then push these back on. That way the glue will hold it a lot more stronger. Slot it into the little arm. And now, as you can see, you have a huge range of motion. You can either make the phone a little bit more inward, outward, up, down, or just straight up, basically however you feel like. Well, once you find that proper orientation, you can go ahead and lock it down in place by tightening that screw. And to use this mount, you just want to pull it like this, put your phone in here, clamp it down like so. And then these edges, you can actually stretch and pull over the corners. I'm currently filming this video on my phone, so that's why I can't show you what it actually looks like. But that's pretty much the install of the RAM mount for the Yamaha R3. But yeah, this is where the ignition goes, so it definitely has enough clearance. Another thing you want to check after you do the install, if you do have it more towards the left side, you want to turn your handlebars as far as you can on both sides just to see if this bangs into here. My field of view realistically is a little bit like this because that's where my eye is. So I do get a clear view of my phone if I need the GPS, and I have, information on my dash that I can see. And also I have enough clearance for the keyhole. So yeah, this is the best position that I found for this setup. You can, do otherwise, but, this is my recommendation to put it nice in the center. And with it being in the middle instead of being so far out is that when there is wind coming by, you actually have a lower risk of actually your phone flying off, because I've heard horror stories of people losing their phones on their bike, especially if you put like the mount like on the handlebar where it's like kind of out or a little bit too high up. There's a chance that this thing might start vibrating or it flies off. So I kind of made it really, really low, and I have a high kick windscreen, so the wind is very unlikely to actually interfere with this. Like, comment, and subscribe, and support the channel. Follow me on Instagram at itsRickyMoto, and I'll see you in the next one.